Good morning, boys and girls. This week we're going to be talking about lots of different pronouns. So I'm going to quickly start by going over the different kinds of pronouns, and then we'll jump right into it because I'm going to try to make this video the shortest possible one I can. So first we have an object pronoun, and an object pronoun takes the place of a noun used after a verb or a preposition, like to, for, with, it, or out. We have a pronoun, just a normal pronoun, used in place of a noun or nouns. They, you, their are all types of pronouns. An antecedent, okay? The noun or nouns that the pronoun replaces and refers back to. The social studies teacher was good, even though she gave really difficult tests. The teacher, the pronoun is she, but what it refers back to is teacher. That is our antecedent. And then we have subject pronoun. I know I'm rushing, but these are always on the board. Subject pronoun takes the place of a noun used as the subject in a sentence. I, you, she, it, we, you, they, her, him. All right, so let's jump into it. Our first one is going to be an example sheet because it is very similar to the other sheet. So we're not going to do what this says because that's two different things on it. We are going to underline the subject and circle the verb. So, Johnny and his father sailed to France. Well, what is they sailed on a ship named the Boston. So our pronoun is they. It's taking place of Johnny and his father. So that's all we're going to do is circle it. Okay. Captain Samuel Tucker commanded the Boston. He welcomed Johnny aboard. Well, we're talking about Captain Samuel Tucker. My father and I settled into our cabin. We both felt seasick. Who felt seasick? We did. My father and I. All I want you to do is circle the pronoun. So your assignment is, sorry, I am all sorts of lost over here. Your assignment is 163, and it says underline the subject and circle the verb in each. Replace with a pronoun. So all I want you to do is replace it with a pronoun. Ken, Lee, and Martha want to write a play about the Revolutionary War. Who are we really talking about? We're talking about Martha, Ken, and Lee. But what are we going to put? Are we going to use they? Are we going to use she? What are we going to use? Well, most likely we're going to use they. Ken begins researching the topic. Well, what are we talking about? We're talking about Ken. So how are we going to place it? He. We're going to use the word he. So that's what you're doing on the bottom three. See, look at that. I gave you answers. 6 through 10, you're circling which one makes sense. It's as easy as that. Tuesday. Let me find the next paper. There's no sheet for it. Tuesday. 164. All you're doing Tuesday is you are putting an X. There's two sentences. Here's two sentences. Here's two sentences. Two sentences. Here are all of your sentences. You're going to put an X at which one makes more sense. My parents applauded loudly for I. My parents applauded loudly for me. Well, me makes more sense. So you're going to have 7 X's. 7 X marks. Each one of these, which one makes sense? That's all you're doing. It's as easy as that. Wednesday. We're going to do antecedents. And I am lost because I lost my papers. Here we go. We're rolling now. Okay. So our antecedent. All we're going to do is underline the pronoun and circle the antecedent. So, General George Washington and his men crossed the Delaware River. The journey was difficult for them. Well, our pronoun is them and his men. We're going to use both. But whose men it is? It is George Washington's. What did I say? I said circle the antecedent. So we're circling the name. The war with England was nearly 3 years old. It was not going well. Well, we're talking our our pronoun is it, but what is it? The war with England. Our class took a history test on Friday. We studied for 3 days. Well, we know we is our pronoun, so our antecedent is our class because we is taking place of our class. Okay, your assignment is page 165. And we're doing the exact same thing. We're going to circle the antecedent and underline the pronoun. Okay, Josh said he would dim the lights from backstage. Well, our pronoun is he, but who is he referring to? He's referring to Joshua. I'm going to do number 6. Number 6 says, Bart and Gary, will you help the people in the audience find their seats? Said the principal. Well, this one's a lot. So our pronouns are you, audience, and there. I'm just giving you those 3. But who is you, an audience? Well, it's Bart and Gary is who we're talking about. That one's a little confusing. Number 2 only has 1 set, so you're going to circle once and underline once. Number 3 has 2 pronouns. Number 3 has 2 pronouns. Number 4 has 2 pronouns. Number 5 only has 1, and we did 6. So this only has 1, this has 2, this has 2. But on all of these, you're only circling 1 name. It just has 2 pronouns to underline. Come find me if you need help. I know this is a little hard. Okay, Thursday. Your assignment is not 166. It's going to be 167. We're not doing 166 at all. So we're connecting it back to writing. So rewrite the sentence. I don't care if you rewrite it. You can X out what you need to X out and replace it with whatever. Kara will be unhappy if Kara is late to class. Well, we're not going to use Kara and Kara. Kara will be unhappy if she is late to class. That's all you're doing with those 8 sentences. Matt mails Will's notes to Will every day. Matt mailed Will's notes to him on Thursday. That's all we're doing. Matt and Will won awards and put awards on the shelf. And put their awards on the shelf. You're just adding or taking out what needs to be taken out. And that's Thursday's assignment.